What is the extent of a woman's survival potential in a life-and-death desperate situation to escape pursuit? The woman stepped forward. Suddenly, machine guns opened fire from behind. In a panic, she fell off the cliff. The river raged furiously. She tried to grab the nearby rocks, but her hands were tied, making even this simple action impossible. The current grew swifter, and a huge waterfall loomed ahead. If she couldn't stop, she would be doomed to perish there. The woman was named Jenny. At the critical moment, she clutched the wreckage of an abandoned plane. Now only 5 meters away from the waterfall, the enormous impact instantly carried Jenny away. As she was about to plunge into the abyss, she followed the water's momentum and grabbed the plane's left wing. Below was a bottomless chasm. If she fell, survival would be almost impossible. Gazing at the abyss beneath her, Jenny's survival instinct exploded. She took a deep breath, then wildly kicked her right leg upward and collapsed onto the wing. Exhausted, before she could catch her breath, the wing began to creak. Suddenly, it started to break. Jenny held her breath and rose slowly. She knew hesitation meant death. Just as she stepped over the broken wing, the wreckage fell off completely and vanished into the waterfall. Fortunately, she clung to the fuselage and survived. She quickly crawled into the plane, her body drained from the strenuous and dangerous movements. After a brief rest, she noticed a protruding sheet of metal beside her and immediately rubbed the rope tied around her hands against it. The plane, now without half a wing, gradually tilted under the river's impact. Jenny rubbed faster. Finally, at the last second, she rolled and clung to the deck. But the danger wasn't over. The broken plane was wedged between the cliffs, and Jenny's situation was extremely precarious. Any slight twist of her body could cause the wreckage to break further. Yet her intense will to survive led her to another glimmer of hope. There was a parachute above her. Gritting her teeth, Jenny supported herself with one hand and reached out with the other to grab the parachute. Just a little more. The moment she caught the parachute, the plane disintegrated completely. Holding the parachute, Jenny fell into the cliff and pulled the ripcord. Although it was tattered, it still slowed her descent. However, as she fell, branches pierced her abdomen. Nevertheless, she survived. In the end, she defused the crisis.